I got Jasmine into jiu-jitsu other than the obvious reason of wanting her to learn some sort of self-defense. I really think that having an individual sport under your belt is valuable in teaching self-confidence and just kind of being able to rely on yourself. I think one of the main benefits that I've seen in my daughter is confidence. Being able to get out there and train with kids that she's not necessarily as big and strong as, but she's still able to hold her own just based on technique, really helps in her self-esteem. I would definitely recommend jiu-jitsu, especially for kids. Again, just going back to the confidence building and the camaraderie that the team builds together, even though it is an individual sport, I think is really valuable in the formative years for kids.
The reason I got Isaiah into jiu-jitsu is to help him, because he's hypertension, to help him get more discipline, to help him control himself, and to learn how to work with others. He was lacking confidence. He was lacking trying to talk to other people. So this teaches him how to be more outgoing, more learn how to be more of a teammate, and help him to be a better person. A lot of changes. He's more focused, more disciplined. It calmed him down a lot, and has helped him to communicate and be more friendly to other people now, and to enjoy himself. So he really loves jiu-jitsu.
The original reason why I got McGinnis into jiu-jitsu is because he had a lot of unused energy that we needed to put somewhere. And we had him in soccer, and his mother plays soccer, but he really wasn't into soccer. He liked watching UFC on TV and everything, so I was like, let's try it. And then once he got a taste of it, he ended up loving it. It's great for kids that have a lot of energy if they're into everything, but it focuses them. It focuses them a lot more. I remember when he first started, David had this thing where all the kids walking in a straight line, and he would make these noises and call their names, and it said, whoever focuses on what I told them to do and don't pay attention to what I'm doing. And that focus that he was doing, that was the beginning of it. And I was like, this is the class for him. This is definitely a class for him. The results I've seen in him, he's focused on things. I can actually hold it over his head, because if you're not good in school, you can't go to jiu-jitsu class. And that straightens him up perfectly, because he loves it. He loves the tournaments, he loves the competition, he loves to actually get out there and get dirty with everybody. He focuses his energy towards jiu-jitsu, and he knows not to use it outside of class. Like when he gets into a scuffle at school, he's more determined. He knows not to use jiu-jitsu, not to use it on his baby brother, not to use it in class, but only use it, I guess, if there's a bully or something, but he hasn't come in contact with that yet.
Anyone else?
I would recommend starting your kids out in jiu-jitsu. I wish I could have started him off earlier. He started when he was 4, and now he's 8. 4.5, going into 5, and now he's 8. And I think he's going to be doing it for the rest of his life.
I got him in here just to be able to be more disciplined, and just, to show that there's other things besides sports and video games, to learn, to get more self-motivated and just be exactly, a lot tougher. Cool. He's more caring, pretty much, for other people. He's protective of both of his sisters, and again, more disciplined than he's been, but more calm. Definitely recommend this program for other kids and adults. But yeah, it's done a lot for my son Liam. So yeah, I'd highly, definitely, recommend this program.
I wanted him to be able to defend himself and to learn self-discipline and to be able to focus in school better. Since he's been going to jiu-jitsu, he's more focused now, he's more caring, and he's more conscious of his actions and more controlled. Oh yes, I would recommend this, especially for small children, so they can grow into it and understand how important it is to care for others and have empathy. Well, the reason I like it is because it's a way, to me, appears that you can defend yourself without actually hurting somebody, that you can control it a lot better than some other martial arts.
So I got Santi into jiu-jitsu. The main thing was I wanted him to be able to defend himself, right? I took martial arts when I was younger, and I definitely wanted him to get into some type of martial arts. And I was introduced to mindset through my brother-in-law, and we've been here, I guess, approximately maybe a year and a half, 2 years almost now. So yeah, definitely wanted him to get into some type of structured martial arts. For Santi, being able to focus, that's one of the good things about it, and just learning the skill set itself, and again, learning the skill set and being able to use it to one, so he can handle himself, because he's a little guy. Results, wow. So one of the things is he doesn't realize sometimes that he's actually doing jiu-jitsu, right? It's starting to become a natural movements and actions. He's the baby in the family, so he has older brothers and sisters, and when they mess around and wrestle, he doesn't realize that he's doing jiu-jitsu to his older siblings. It's really cool.
Okay.
Yes, and I do all the time. I highly recommend bringing your children in, or even training as adults, to come in and get in shape, and also learn the arts of jiu-jitsu.
Well, originally I wanted to put Lorenzo in jiu-jitsu because my son was experiencing like some anxiety with school, and so I wanted to build his confidence. And ever since he started coming to jiu-jitsu, he's made friends, and Coach David has helped him really learn to meditate when he's kind of stressing out. And I think it's helped him a lot with school and also learning the new sport. My son's a little more focused now. He can listen to multiple step directions because jiu-jitsu usually intends to like use different or multiple steps at the same time. So he's a better listener, and again, his confidence has really skyrocketed. Yeah, actually, I would recommend the program. I myself started the women's fitness. My son Troy is now in class as well, and I've gotten many friends to come sign up with me at my fitness program and also with Lorenzo.